The prayers offered by Brahma cannot be chanted by anyone who desires to fully fulfill his own sense gratification. Such prayers can be selected only by a person who wants to satisfy the Lord in his service. The Lord certainly fulfills all desires in regard to transcendental loving service, but he cannot fulfill the whims of non-devotees even when such casual devotees offer him the best of prayers. Amma Gyanati Mirandasya Gyananjana Shilakaya Chakshuramiritamena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharne Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarne Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Mukam karuti vacharam pangum langayate girim yat kripatamaham vande Shri Gurum Dinatarnam Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram Hare Om Tat Sat. Hare Krishna. Maybe you already recognize, but I will try to speak in English because your language is not my mother language. I cannot speak in this. And even the problem is I cannot speak in English well. And please forgive me for any mistakes. I try to squeeze from myself the best, just for your pleasure. Okay. Yeah, this chapter of the Bhagavatam speaks about Lord Brahma's prayers, because he wants to get some energy for creating the universe. And in this way we can see anything what we want to do, it depends on Krishna's mercy. It depends on another one's mercy. Because, what we can do from our effort is like nothing. Paramatma it's in our heart, and he has representatives in this material world, the demigods. And without their help or permission, even we cannot move our hands. And when we realize this, immediately when we turn to be humble, more humble. Because our problem in this material world, can be quite puffed up for our abilities, Somebody looks good, I have a nice body, wow, I'm great. Somebody, sings nicely. I can sing very nicely, everybody loves my voice. Anything what we have, we can be proud for that. Even there are some homeless persons. One time I was in Sankirtan and I saw one homeless person in a car park. I think he's every day going there begging for some money, and I just saw his activities, how he's dealing with the people, and he was so self-confident, He deals with them like this is his place, and everyone else who is coming there is just guests. He was quite proud for his place, but that place belongs to him. It was amazing. And one sense is not so nice, but one sense this person was my Sankirtan guru, because it was the beginning of my Sankirtan, we can say like career in the Krishna consciousness. At that time I was not so self-confident to go to people, and I just saw this person, and he was so self-confident, He really dealt with the people like everybody is just guests, and this is his place. And I just thought maybe I can also, try to improve this kind of mentality and engage in Krishna's service. And after some time I start to practice it, and it works. Because, in one sense, the places where we are distributing books, this is our home. The temple, we're just coming to eat, chant, rest. But the rest of the day, the Sankirtan devotees, preachers, spending out of the temple, And that place is where we are distributing books or doing our preaching, that is our home. And the temple is a place of rest and charging up. Yeah. And Yeah, we can speak about the verse a little bit. Yeah, Srila Prabhupada mentioned in the purport there is two kinds of people. One kind of people is like rascals, demons, and another kind of people is like devotees. And sometimes when Srila Prabhupada preached for the wide audience, beginners, newcomers, they also very mercifully mentioned the pious people. Those kind of demons who are open to practice something, but it's related with Krishna consciousness, and it can be auspicious for Gaur Nitai and Krishna. Yeah, but we can see in this material world, everybody is suffering. In this canto, from the 6th verse and to the 10th. Just want to repeating Lord Brahma's verse because they are more powerful than mine. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Everybody is suffering. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Anyway, yeah. Okay, we didn't read it. Or maybe, sorry, it was the wrong chapter. Yeah. O my Lord, the people of the world are embarrassed by all material existences. They are always afraid. They always try to protect wealth, body, and friends. They are filled with lamentation and unlawful desires and paraphernalia, and they avariciously base their undertaking on the perishable conceptions of my and mine. Aham Ishvara, Aham Bhogi. This is our problem. As long as they do not take shelter of your safe lotus feet, they are full of such anxieties. It's not coming from my mind, it's from Lord Brahma. If somebody sees this clearly, he can be. This material world, we're just suffering for many diseases. Old age, disease, birth. It's just suffering. Huh? And we can have it also in like adhyatmika klesha, adibhautika klesha, adidaivika klesha. Just suffering. So much suffering at the beginning, at the end. And I just heard my Guru Maharaj in the morning, and he were in America, and somebody write his realizations on the wall, Life is taut. Taut. Tough. Sorry. Yeah. Tough. Yeah, life is tough. Yeah, sorry. Thank you for correction. Yeah, life is tough. And at the end, you will die. And what's coming after that? Another tough life, It's not a good business. And in the material world, in a material platform, we are working so hard, just gain some money, get some power, earn some followers, Everybody's fighting so heavily. If you see the people in early morning, they just going to work, get some money. In Western countries, we are so proud for our, technical advancement. We are very intelligent ones, We are not living in caves, We have skyscrapers, metros, trams, technology, iPhone, everything we have. And we can be so proud for that, but, it's nothing. Early morning, these people are just running do some business to get some money, and then they try to enjoy. But from enjoyment, all the time suffering comes. It's easy. You already know that. Sorry for speaking about this topic for you. This is the material world. Yeah. And this person just thought they are enjoying and they are controlling the life. But what Sri Krishna said in the Bhagavad Gita, 3rd chapter, 27th verse, Prakrite kriyamanani gunai karmani sarvasha ahankara vimudhatma kartaham iti manyate vimudhatma. These foolish persons, they just thought they are the controllers. But At the end of the day, they just controlled by the three moods of material nature. Nobody controlling nothing, Krishna is Ishvara. Ekale Ishvara, Krishna. Arashabha Britya. Yari Yachinachaya, Seta Chikarinritya. There is only one, Ekala Ishvara. And that is Krishna, And everybody is dancing like how he is playing on his flute. And we can speak about another group, the devotees. If you look around, you can see so much devotees, wonderful ones. And that group is, we have a totally different desires. Early morning, usually we not try to run to get some money, get some sense gratification. We just wake up, try to chant some rounds, try to shake up ourselves, remember Krishna is the Lord of our heart, our life, We just try to establishing our connection with Shri Krishna. Because we already got this gift from Srila Prabhupada, and we understood this is the goal of life, Like, devotees just want to give for Krishna, want to be the cause of the satisfaction of Shri Krishna. And another level, we understand everybody belongs to Krishna. Aham sarvasya prabhavo, Krishna said in the Bhagavad Gita. Everything belongs to him, Everything is coming from him, from his body. And we understand, we just try to be very kind and very cooperative with every living entities. Pandita Samadarshina. A real Pandit sees everyone equally. No problem, he's a dog, or he's a priest. He sees the super soul in their heart and the soul in the heart. And he's dealing on equally. Of course, we are not inviting the dogs for the Sunday program, but we're respecting them. And we are giving that kind of respect what we can offer for them in a proper way. Yeah, this is the devotee's business, We try to see the living entities equally and try to lift up them. Because devotees see this material world is just mrityu-loka. Death, word of death. It's for nothing, And what this foolish Vikarma is doing, they are doing so much effort just get some money and sense gratification. And what the devotee is doing, they just try to satisfy Krishna and try to lift up another ones. And just imagine, that is like a person, a businessman coming to you and just mentioning, I have a very good business for you. You can give me all of your money, all life long. And I'm guaranteed for you, after 18 years, you will lose everything. Such a nice business, huh? Who want to do that? If somebody wants to do that, you can call me after the lecture, and I will accept your donations. Yeah, but what the devotee is doing? They're just giving all of your Lakshmi, all of your power, all of your strength for Krishna. And by this, they get eternal benefit, the pure devotional service, and Krishna prema at the end of the day. Huh? It's nice, totally different, And yeah, many times I wrote notes before the lecture, and I start speaking, and I lose the line, and my mind is going here and there. Sorry for that. So you have to, yeah. Okay. Yeah, what the devotee is doing, working for Shri Krishna, and because of this endeavor, we get something very special, what I mentioned, the devotional service, the chance to serve the Lord, because this is the greatest wealth in this universe, in this place where we are. This is our way, We are, and what is the Lord Chaitanya? He arrived because he wanted to help for the people. Like what Krishna said in the Bhagavad Gita, my Guru Maharaj also quoted this verse in the morning. Sambhavami yuge yuge. How it starts? Maybe you can help me.
Parikrama
Paritranaya sadhanam. Thank you, Prabhu. There's one pandit we have. Paritranaya sadhanam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma samstarpanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Paritranaya sadhanam, saving the sadhus, Vinashaya cha dushkritam, punishing the dushkritis, Enough. Enough is enough. Dharma samstarpanarthaya, establishing the way back home. Sambhavami yuge yuge. He's coming every time, all the time. What is, if you're checking this verse, what is the meaning? All the time he is coming. Why he is coming here? Because he's taking care about us. Lord is taking care about us. Lord is love us more than taking care. We are left the spiritual world. We want to live without him, and still he's taking care about us. He's love us. It's it's very good thought. Good to think about it. There is somebody who has loved me, and costlessly. I don't have to nice or something like that. Don't have to deal on that way how the businessmen is doing with each other, showing a good face. Still, he's loved me. It's very, very good. We are in safe position. If we understand, we also have desire for developing love for this person, and Lord comes all the time. And this age, in this Kali Yuga, how the Lord arrived, like Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ke! He is arrived to save us, Paritranaya sadhunam. And how he is saving us? He is probably the holy name for us. And how is punishing the dushkritatas, the mudhas? He's just changing their heart. Because he is the most merciful incarnation of Shri Krishna. Previous sages, Varahadev, there were a demon. Hiranyaksha, killed. Lord Ram arrived, there were Ravana, killed. There were Krishna, so much demons arrived, they were killed. And what Lord Chaitanya doing? Killing the demonic mentality in our heart, No more killing now. One time he wanted to kill 2 demons, Jagai and Madai, but Nityananda Prabhu said, my dear Lord, please don't do this. This is not that best time. And then Lord Chaitanya embraced them and, killed the demonic mentality from their heart. And we're so fortunate because Lord Chaitanya is arrived. And what is his mood, What is the mood of Gauranitai? What is the mood of Panchatattva? They coming because they want to relish and share. Namo Mahavadanyaya, Krishna Prema Pradayate, Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya, Namne Gaura Tushenama. Namo Mahavadanyaya, most merciful. He is giving donations, so much, huge donations he is giving. Krishna Prema Pradayate, Krishna Prema Prada. He is giving the Krishna Prema, pure love for the Lord. And this is our ticket. Back home, back to Godhead, and there is no more suffering. Yeah, and this is the mood of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And just to establishing the Dharma samstarpanarthaya, he just traveled 6 years in India just to give this chance for us to spread the holy name. Amazing, Lord is that kind of person who can enjoy all the time, He's wonderful servants in his spiritual world, He has a mother, he has a father and good friends, and many thousands of, Lakshmi Devis serving him. Thousands of beautiful women just ready to, satisfy his senses. His best food, best accommodation, everything is best. But he's coming here to this dirty and, terrible material world, and she just going around 6 years in India, and just try to convince the people to chant the holy name and go back to home, back to God. He's amazing, huh? The best preacher. Yeah, and he just went around. What about Srila Prabhupada? Srila Prabhupada also, our Acharya, founder Acharya, he also traveled 12 years and 14 times he went around the world just to spread this message. Because this is the message of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This is the message of Panchatattva. This is the message of all Gaudiya Acharyas. Just chant the holy name of Shri Krishna. And how we can spread it? Because, maybe we are watching this lecture, or hearing the lecture, or speaking on a lecture, like, Vyasa-san. We can feel like, okay, but they are the Lords, Panchatattva, or Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Srila Prabhupada, he's eternal Vrajavasi. That's who I am. I'm just Bhakta Peter, coming from the bin. My Guru Maharaj take me out, and who I am to spread this knowledge. How can I do anything? How can I do something? But the point is, if you try to do something, the Lord and Srila Prabhupada will empower you, because they want to do this. But this is their pastimes, As we see the scriptures, many times the Lord, this is his hobby, he likes to empower the devotees. Like when Lord Ramachandra wanted to go to Lanka, he was able to go there. Huh? There was no problem for him. But how he acted? Then, first, Hanuman just jumped across the ocean. And after that, the monkeys and the bears, his army, built the bridge. They did it for the Lord, And Kurukshetra, we can see that as well. In Kurukshetra, the Lord was able to kill the demons. Yes, definitely. But he wants to glorify Arjuna. He wants to glorify Bhim, Yudhishthira, Nakula, Sahadev, and other devotees. This is what he enjoys. Put his devotees forward. Empower us. And if we convince, if we trust in it, we can go out, and I'm sure everybody has an adhikar to distribute a book, a magazine, a BTG, or a cookie, a prasad, at least a leaflet for the Sunday program, for the Ratha Yatra. Everybody can do that. It cannot be a problem, You can do it. It's not a great deal. Just go out somehow. Or if you cannot go out because you are too shy, you can preach on the internet. You can speak with your friends, because we have the greatest wealth in our mind and heart, the Krishna consciousness. And the easiest way how we can spread it, just giving the books. We can take the books easily, just give it to others. Huh? Is that a great thing? Huh? The people will accept it. Many of you already distributed books, and people are really angry for this, because the people are suffering. I mentioned, birth, old age, disease, sickness. It's all suffering, They have so much problems. Mental problems, health problems, financial problems, the gas price is going higher and higher. And they are suffering. If somebody say, I'm not suffering, he's a cheater. Just give time for him. But yeah, the devotees know the people are suffering, and we have the best medicines, these books. And if somebody even if you can distribute only one book in your life, until your life, can be the cause of the perfection. Because this is Srila Prabhupada's desire, Because what Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj said for Srila Prabhupada? If you ever have money, print books. And Prabhupada did it. And now we are the next generation, and after that generation we can say like that. What is our mission? Distribute books. This is what Srila Prabhupada asked from us. Distribute books, distribute books, distribute books. And if we are giving these books from the group A, the demonic mentality, the people can go to the group B, the devotional mentality. And in this way, what is the cause of this kind of preaching? we will start to practice in the Yuga Dharma, chanting of the holy name together. And this is the goal of our activities. Coming here to the temple, worship these wonderful deities that you have, Gornitai, please come as much as you can. And chant the holy name together, because they are arrived, not just for Europe, they arrived for Croatia, just for you, and they want to give the mercy for you. They are ready to share what they have with you. They want to give you the Krishna Prem. Okay. And tomorrow there will be also a wonderful Ratha Yatra festival. I'm sure you are eagerly waiting that. Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra, Maya and Sudarshan, they've also arrived to, save us from the material bondage. Please come and take part. Sorry, my time is finished. Maybe you have some questions or corrections. Yes, Prabhu. Can you speak a little bit louder?
Yeah, one question. When we go for Sankirtan, we can see that Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita there are 4 types of person approaching him. From ones who are like in distress, one who wants material gain, one who is inquisitive, and one who is searching for the Supreme. So on the Sankirtan we can actually see all of these 4 categories of people trying to get the books and try to read the books. So, do you see that as well? Because sometimes I kind of try to even my approach to adjust to the, maybe he likes to be successful, so let me present this book as in a successful way, how he can get success from this book.
Yeah.
Do you have any comments on this?
Yes, it's very good. As I know you are distributing books, this is the way of a book distributor, because a good preacher takes care about with those persons who are the audience. And not just telling everything that is coming from my mind and, beating them if they are not following and, everything is wonderful. No. Giving Krishna consciousness to others is a act. It's good? Act. We should be perfect actors, But first of all, we should, leave our borders coming out from our own mind, own word, and realize there are another living entities around us. And we should take care of them, What is their feelings, abilities? A good preachers, a good gurus, checking what is the level of that person who is hearing now. What is their desire? And in this way, we can give the Krishna consciousness for them. Some days ago, somebody asked me, in this week, on Tuesday, I give lecture in Hungary, Bhagavatam lecture. And after that, one Mataji arrived for me, and he just asked about how we can preach for the people who don't want to, not really hear about Krishna consciousness. And at the end of the day, I just mentioned, you can give them prasad. Everybody likes eating. If somebody not likes, he will die soon. Because everybody should eat. Should maintaining our body. Just give them prasad. If they are hungry, if they are suffering, for the homeless ones, if you are going on the street and we see them, they are suffering, what is the mood of the devotees, Devotees are paradukha dukhi. We should have for them. Of course, we cannot bring the homeless ones to the temple, because it can be a disturbance. But we can bring some prasad for them. One devotee never can say no if somebody asks help from him. We just helping in that way as we can. Give them prasad. If somebody in a better, financial situation, they have job, they have work, they have money, everything, we can give knowledge. And how they want to get knowledge, because many kind of people, we have in this world, as the Prabhu mentioned, and Shri Krishna mentioning in the Bhagavad Gita, artartis, jnanis, jigyasus, so much kind of people. And they want many things, but we should give the Krishna consciousness in that way, how they can accept it. Because Krishna consciousness is for everyone. For yogis, karmis, jnanis, devotees. Krishna consciousness is for everyone. There is one verse, just try to remember. At the beginning, when I came down, it was in my mind. It's called about every person should worship. Akama sarva kamova moksha kama udharati. Tivrena bhakti yogina yajitam purusham param. Everybody who has desires, or don't have desires, no problem. Just worship the Supreme Lord. And then you can reach the highest platform of being. Yeah, but mostly in Western countries, we don't have so much jnanis, We have some philosophers, but we cannot say for them like jnanis. Yeah, in one sense, yes, in another sense, no. We also don't have so much yogis, some esoteric persons, but yeah, good to review the Krishna consciousness in that way, how they can accept it. But mostly the people are just suffering in this crazy material world. Yeah, they're just suffering. And we can say for them, because these Western words in the people in these Western words are trained for, especially nowadays, get as much sense gratification as you can, as fast as you can, and enjoy. Huh? But we cannot enjoy. This is how the system works. Prahlad Maharaj said in the seventh canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, immediately when we try to enjoy, our suffering is started. It's guaranteed. Immediately when we try to enjoy on the material platform. But if you practice Krishna consciousness, no worries, we can enjoy. But another platform. If you practice Krishna consciousness, happiness, param drishta, will automatically comes. No problem. You can be happy, it's not a sin. But don't try to enjoy the material world and the senses. These persons are not understand. And you can tell them, you try to enjoy. Yes, I tried. Many times. This never happens. No problem. This is the book of how to enjoy in this material world. You can learn it. Wow, really? Yes. They can have it. And it's gifts, huh? You felt sometimes happiness, meanwhile chanting or dancing or taking some prasad? Did you feel sometimes happiness? Never? Maybe I'm in illusion. Nobody say it. Did you were happy?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, I'm on the right way. I start afraid about that, Maybe I come on the wrong way. Okay. Yeah, we can get happiness from these books, If somebody want to be rich, no problem. You can be rich. This is the book how to be rich. If you turn to be conscious, then you can turn to be Krishna conscious. It means these books can teach about how can we go to the mood of goodness. And in the mood of goodness, you will be much more organized. And if practicing the Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. Artha will come. No problem. And if somebody just, want to know something about the world around us, how they can find a better philosophy than ours, This Bhagavatam, this Ama Purana, it speaks about the whole universe, how it's created. It speaks about the mind, the false ego, the intelligence, the subtle level, the gross level. It really goes deeply in the details. We are so fortunate. We have the best philosophy, In Bhakti-Vidya Purna Maharaj said, nobody left ISKCON because of the philosophy. Because this philosophy is perfect. And Srila Devamrita Swami Maharaj said, our Bhagavad Gita is waterproof. How is waterproof? Because there is no mistakes in it. This philosophy is perfect. Nobody can argue with it in a logical way. If somebody is crazy, this is their problems. They should solve it with their doctor. But this philosophy is perfect. Okay, and if somebody want to, go closer to the Lord, these books are the best way, I'm sure you already heard about so much religious ways, but most of the ways are just stopping on that point. They are mentioning there is one God. And if you worship Him, you can reach that abode after your life. It means you are working so hard all life long, you try your best, and maybe There is somebody, somewhere, somehow I will go there. Thank you so much. It really needs so much faith. If you see our book, Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto, it's totally about, the land of bliss, Vrindavan. It speaks about Krishna, how he's dealing, how he looks like, what he likes, what is his connection with another ones. Yeah. Okay, sorry, the time is finished. Thank you to allow to me to speak a little bit. I hope I can. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Thank you so much. Srimad Bhagavatam ki. Param Puja Shri Lokanath Swami Maharaj ki. Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki. Thai Gaur Premanande.